Prince Andrew has been under intense pressure ever since his highly controversial interview with Emily Maitlis about his ties to convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. Prince Andrew has been linked to an explosive investigation into an alleged Chinese spy known only as H6, who has been barred from entering the UK on national security grounds. The businessman, formerly a junior civil servant in China, is accused by M15 of covert activities for the Chinese Communist Party, CCP. The Special Immigration Appeals Commission, SIAC, upheld the Home Secretary's decision to exclude him, deeming it justified and proportionate. Described as a close confidant of Prince Andrew, H6 had been entrusted with significant access to the Duke's affairs. According to the SIAC ruling, a letter from Dominic Hampshire, a senior advisor to Andrew, authorized H6 to act on his behalf when engaging with Chinese investors. The letter, retrieved from H6's phone during a 2021 border search, stated, "Under your guidance, we found a way to get the relevant people unnoticed in and out of the house in Windsor." H6 was even invited to Andrew's birthday party in 2020 and was involved in establishing the Eurasia Fund, a financial initiative. The judges noted, the applicant won a significant degree, one could say an unusual degree, of trust from a senior member of the royal family. Officials argued that H6's relationship with the Duke posed risks of exploitation for political interference, particularly during a period when Andrew faced public scrutiny over his ties to Jeffrey Epstein. The SIAC panel said Andrew's vulnerability could have made him susceptible to undue influence, adding that the Duke was under considerable pressure and may have valued the applicant's loyal support. The ruling also detailed H6's efforts to downplay his ties to the CCP. MI5 assessed him as a covert agent involved in activities threatening the UK's security. Despite his UK residency and business interests, the judges determined the exclusion decision was rational, ruling, the Secretary of State was entitled to conclude that the applicant represented a risk to the national security of the United Kingdom. The SIAC initially granted H6 anonymity, but the judges later decided to lift the order. This has been temporarily stayed pending an appeal. The decision to publish the case was justified, as it underscored broader concerns about foreign influence in sensitive areas of British public life. This development sheds light on Prince Andrew's history of close ties with China. Between 2004 and 2011, he frequently visited the country as the UK's special representative for trade and investment, fostering relationships with senior Chinese officials. In 2015, he played a prominent role in President Xi Jinping's state visit to the UK. The timing of the revelations compounds challenges for the beleaguered royal, who has faced financial and reputational fallout after stepping back from royal duties after the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. King Charles reportedly severed the Duke's annual allowance earlier this year, intensifying Andrew's struggles to maintain his Royal Lodge residence. For now, H6's identity remains protected as legal proceedings continue, but the case raises critical questions about the risks of high-profile relationships being exploited for foreign interests.